For most of my adult life, I've always known what comes next. Graduate, build a career, raise my son, pay the bills, and keep on going. There was always another goal to meet. There was always another school year, another deadline. But lately, I've been asking myself a question that I really never expected to ask. What comes after the life you've spent years building? What's next? If you've ever found yourself standing between one chapter of life and the next, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Anissa, and for more than 3 decades, I have worked in public education. And while retirement or retirement planning is part of my story, it's not really what this channel is about, because I don't think this feeling belongs only to people who are retiring. Maybe you're changing careers. Maybe your kids are growing up and you're going to have an empty nest. Maybe you're rebuilding after burnout. Maybe you're caring for aging parents, or maybe you've simply realized that the life that once fit you doesn't fit quite the same anymore. That's the space that I'm living in right now, 2026. And I have a feeling that I am not the only one. That's why I named this channel Between Here and Next, because I think so much of life happens in the in-between. The old chapter isn't completely over, but the new one hasn't fully begun yet. It's really exciting, but for me, it's a little uncomfortable, and sometimes it's confusing. And if I'm honest, sometimes it's a little scary. But I also think it's where growth happens. We grow when we are a little uncomfortable and we have to make a move. So here's what I'm discovering right now. I'm not trying to escape my career as a public educator, because I'm so incredibly grateful for the work that I've been able to do, because honestly, it's helped to shape who I am today. But after so many years, I'm ready to start asking some different questions. I'm not thinking, when can I retire? But how do I build a life with purpose? What do I want my days to feel like? What kind of person do I want to become? Those are the kinds of questions that I am interested in finding the answers to. And for me, that's so much more than a retirement countdown. So this channel is not going to be filled with complaints about work, because I really don't have many. It's not going to be a place where I criticize my employer or I count down the days until I'm done. Instead, this channel is going to be a place where we explore what comes next. We're going to talk about practical decisions that we all have to make. Things like retirement planning, that's going to be definitely one thing, but housing, money, and creating a new routine. I want to talk about purpose and identity, health, relationships, learning new skills, trying new things, and building a life that really feels meaningful. And it's not because I have all of the answers, because I certainly don't, but it's because I'm figuring it out right now. My hope is that this becomes more than just my story. I hope that it becomes a community, a place where people can have honest conversations about transition, because transitions happen throughout life. Sometimes we choose them, and sometimes they choose us. Either way, we all eventually find ourselves asking, what's next? And maybe instead of fearing that question, we can learn to be curious about it instead. This channel is starting before I retire, and I'm doing that on purpose, because I don't want to document just one day in my life. I want to document the entire journey, the transformation and the questions, the uncertainty, the excitement, the mistakes, the lessons, and eventually the joy of building whatever is going to come next for me. And I think that's a story that's worth telling. If any part of this resonates with you, whether you're preparing for retirement, changing careers, starting over, or simply wondering what your next chapter might look like, I'd love for you to join me. Please subscribe, like this video, because this channel isn't really about retirement. It's about becoming. It's about intentionally building the next chapter of our lives. And I hope that you'll build yours right alongside me. Remember, the life that you've spent years building is not the end of the story. Your next chapter is still being written. I'll see you in the next video.
9 months left on the clock. I can feel the door unlock. And this I've been waiting for the life I've been creating.